You said what?
I'm racist.
You're racist?
Yes. I hate it. I'm a killer. I'm so sorry about that. But I love your girlfriend because your girlfriend is white people. I love her.
I'm an N-word killer. And I believe the next thing she said is, but I love your girlfriend because she's my people. And unless this girl isn't from China and just happens to be living there, they're not the same people. Speed's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, I don't know because I don't keep up with content creator relationship statuses, is loud.
Wait. I don't think you understand what you're saying. Do you speak English?
Yes, I am racist.
What?
And it's crazy because Speed still tried to give her the benefit of the doubt, but no, this was very intentional. She's obviously not an English speaker, so she probably had to search up those words and maybe even practice saying them. So she definitely knew what she was saying. And these interactions just keep getting worse, more racist, and oddly enough, more creative.
Speed, this is for you.
What is this?
This is content. Speed, look.
Cotton?
Content.
I never got gifted cotton.
You are Lapidale? Yeah.
Why did you give me cotton?
Yeah.
W give, chat.
It's my love. It's my love. Speed, can I take a photo, please?
W give.
Out of all the ways they could have used their creativity, and this is what they choose to do. And it gets worse.
What is he about to do, bro? Work! What? Work! What? Go work! What? What? Go work!
Oh, brother, this guy stinks! If you're gonna be racist and try to sell it off as a joke, at least let the joke be funny. So if you don't know who iShowSpeed is, he's one of the top streamers in the world right now, and currently he's going on a world tour. He goes to different countries, interacts with the people, eats their food, not only to explore the world for himself, but to also show his largely American audience what it's like in other countries around the world. Brief intermission, y'all. We are sitting at 97K, bro. Make sure y'all sub up so we can hit 100K. Let's get it. And while you're at it, make sure to sub to my reaction channel. New videos coming today. And it's crazy to think that a black man can leave America, go halfway across the world thinking that he's gonna have a great experience traveling, just to be called the N-word and to be called a monkey in like 3 different languages. Whether it's Europe, Asia, Latin America, racism is everywhere. Shoot, we even got racism in Africa. And just for some context, and I know it's crazy, but I've met too many people in my life who genuinely didn't know this. Although countries like Morocco and Egypt are in Africa, this is how the people look. Not everyone in Africa looks like me. I lived in Egypt for almost 8 years of my childhood, and this is exactly how the people look. But that being said, it's really sad to see that we got African on African racism just because of people's skin color.
How long you are in Morocco?
Oh, 2 years, 6 months.
Okay, how is Morocco?
You can tell that he got really emotional trying to answer that question because he probably had a lot of traumatic experiences in Morocco.
If you are black African,
Yes.
it's difficult to live here.
Yes. Is there racism here?
Moroccan, the mentality, the level of the mentality
Okay.
is very low. If they see the black African, they will think they are so
Better.
high,
They are better.
they are better.
Okay.
And
So you,
that's not the case.
that's not the case.
not the
Yes,
case,
we're
yes.
all African anyways.
We are all African.
Yes. Have you faced racism here in Morocco? You're
Of course,
black, you're
of course.
dark.
Oh, every day.
Every day?
Every day they call us like this, halawia.
Oh my God. Even me, when I walk, they call me chocolate. Like,
Yes,
you
yes.
know,
And-
it's
and-
so rude.
But sometimes you see
You will meet.
some Moroccans who live in Europe or America like that, they have a good mentality.
It's crazy that globally and in the media, it's kind of accepted that America is kind of at the forefront of racism. But from this guy's experience, Americans are less racist. And I don't think this in any way downplays the amount of racism that has occurred and is still occurring in America, but it more so highlights the efforts of those who have been fighting against that racism, unlearning racist beliefs, taking the time to educate themselves. And it's funny because it's usually these type of intellectual Americans who are educated and open-minded that tend to travel to other countries and show appreciation to other people's cultures.
Living in Morocco is very, very, very difficult.
To live
Very
in
hard.
Morocco.
You have to have a good mentality, a high level to be fine.
So are you saying you have to be strong-minded to handle the
Yes.
level of ignorance that
Yes.
some people have in Morocco?
That's it.
And you know, this guy made a great point when he said that you have to be mentally strong to survive in a racist country like Morocco. And I agree, you do have to be mentally strong. But also another thing that I do personally is just view racists as intellectually incompetent people. Just like how you wouldn't take someone who has a mental illness seriously if they did something offensive, is the same way I feel about racist people. Because this is genuinely a deep-seated belief for me. Anyone who's racist is just mentally incompetent. And you gotta start treating these people as such. Because if you really think about it, examine it, you know, take a step back, black, racism is funny. It's hilarious. So you mean to tell me that you're so angry, so furious that you're almost foaming at the mouth because I'm a couple shades darker than you due to something called melanin? Like, it has you so angry that you want to go to war with me? You want to take my life? If aliens existed and they examined the human race, I know for a fact that they would deem racists as like the bottom of the barrel, least intellectual group out of the whole human race. I know they would be up there in their spaceships looking down like, hold on, are they serious? You mean to tell me this one hates that one and thinks they're superior and smarter because of something called melanin that has nothing to do with their intelligence? And hold on, why does that one think it's superior when this one is born naturally with something that they deem very expensive in their human currency? And for those of you that didn't know, melanin, the thing that makes black people's skin look the way it does, is very expensive. I think just that right there should defeat the whole argument of racism. And I don't think we talk enough about how racism just ruins things. For example, let's take soccer. In countries like Argentina, Italy, Spain, and England, of course, black players experienced a ridiculous amount of racism.
Throughout his career, Balotelli has consistently been a victim of racism on and off the field. During a match between Brescia and Verona, Mario Balotelli endured racist abuse from the crowd, leading to an enraged striker kicking the ball into the stands and attempting to leave the pitch. Referee Maurizio Mariani had to intervene, invoking the anti-racism protocol and temporarily stopping the game.
Imagine getting so frustrated with the racism that you literally kick the ball into the stands. And it's really sad seeing grown men break into tears out of frustration.
Para que eu possa fazer o melhor para minha equipe, às vezes nem sempre é possível, então eu tenho que me concentrar muito todos os dias.
I'm sorry, I just want to play football. I just want to play. I think we can all admit that racists ruin it for everybody. And the thing is, the racism and the harassment doesn't just stay in the stadium either. People do things like this to players. Someone made this racist art of a soccer player named Saka. This clown cost us the league. Look, when it comes to sports, you win some, you lose some, and that's just the way it goes. But it's your job to make sure that you're a good sport about it. And remember how I said racism ruins things for everybody? There's so much racism that happens in soccer that there's literally an anti-racism protocol, a set of procedures designed to address and counteract racist behavior during matches. The 3-step protocol: stop the game, suspend the game, abandon the game. There have literally been home teams who have lost games because their crowd couldn't stop being racist, couldn't stop harassing the players. And actually, my bad, I might have misled you guys a little bit. I know I've been focusing on the crowd and I haven't given the players the attention they deserve, because the players might just be worse. Acting like you don't see this kid having his hand dead in front of you is insane. And then turning around and greeting the kid you already greeted again. Now you're just intentionally trying to break this little kid's heart. When it comes to your competitors, you know, the other players, okay, maybe you have like the teeniest atom of an argument, and that's me being generous, that in the heat of the moment you said something that you didn't mean. But doing this to kids? Like, leave the little kids out of this foolishness, bruh. That little kid is probably gonna remember that for the rest of his life. And if there was any chance that he was gonna forget, it's gone now because this clip has gone so viral. But on a separate note though, let's go back to IShowSpeed. The great thing about him live streaming the people in these countries treating him like this,
Shit. Who the fuck do that?
or like this,
What is break?
or like this.
You know what this is?
Yes, an orange.
Say on the camera.
It's an orange.
He wants banana.
Or like this.
You are not have what?
You know, we Balkans, we have the N-word pass. Do you know why?
Why?
Because the word slave comes from the word Slavic, which is our nation, our people.
Or this.
Speak Chinese, you're a
And this. And this.
I thought we was on ground level. 22 floors?
Is that this is a great method for us to find out which countries we're welcome in and which countries we aren't welcome, without having to go there ourselves. Because if these people are acting like this while knowing that the whole world is watching them, I'm terrified to find out how they act when they think no one is watching. And look, my purpose in making this video isn't to make America seem like it's this great place that doesn't have racism. We all know America's history with racism. But see, America isn't just a military superpower, it's also the world's culture superpower. Did America start recent racism and slavery? No. Those slave ships from the transatlantic slave trade went to a lot of locations, but America definitely amplified racism and exported it to the rest of the world with its anti-black stereotypes and all the things they show in their movies that promote racism. This propaganda that black is bad and white is good has taken over the world. It doesn't matter where you go. Most of the time, the darker you are, the more inferior people view you. And that's why things like this happen.
Sorry guys, but some of you guys be like, I know black, I know black, I know black. Impossible, I know black. I'm Dominican, I'm Puerto Rican, I know black. Be looking just like me. Be having the same hair. I be touching you like, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same, papi. It's not the same. They try to salsa that shit off. I be like, no, it's not the same. I know black. Negro nunca, nunca. I know no, nunca. I know black. I'm like, no, you black. No, no, no. I know black. Dominican. I go, I know, but you're black. No, 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 papi. I know black. No, no, black, black, black.
And that's also the reason why things like the skin bleaching industry are thriving. I personally have a couple homies and a bunch of aunties who over the years have been getting lighter and lighter. And they swear up and down that they're not bleaching. But it's so easy to tell that they are because they do such a poor job at it. Because what do you mean your face, your chest, and parts of your arm are brown skin and then your fingertips are dark skin? How does that work? And are you forgetting that I've known you for years now? But let me not digress. My point is that in today's world, the lighter you are, the more acceptable you are. And that racism isn't just an America problem. Because you see, the thing about these countries around the world is, since America has been the face of racism for so long, they're quick to point fingers and they fail to do any introspection. They don't view themselves as racist. And the issue with that is, you can't fix something you don't even admit exists. So maybe the first step that everyone needs to take is global acknowledgement. Not just, oh, racism exists in America. More like, yo, we got our own issues too. And actually do things to stand up against it. Like educate yourself about the history of racism beyond just America. Uplift black voices in your country. Call out racism when you see it, even if it's your parents, grandparents, great-grandparents. And for the love of God, stop bleaching your skin. But with that being said, if you made it this far, I appreciate you for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. We're almost at 100K, y'all. Come on, hit that subscribe button. Let's get there.